Hey guys, Brandon here. So today I want to talk about the number one reason why writers don't reach $10,000 per month. In fact, this is the same reason why writers won't make even $5,000 a month or even $3,000 a month and sometimes even $1,000 a month. So, if you don't know me, I've been a full-time writer for 5 years. In that time, I've made nearly $500,000 with writing. And over the years, I've seen hundreds of ambitious writers pop up online with dreams of hitting that six-figure mark. It's everywhere, right? You look at someone like Dan Coe, you can make millions a year writing 2 hours a day. It's enticing, and a lot of people venture online. They start a Twitter account or they start whatever, and their dream is to quit their job and write online. And it's wonderful. I've been doing it for years, but the reality is most of them never make enough to quit their jobs. The majority. Here's why. So back in December 2018, I was sick of my job. I was sick of my commute to my work. I was sick of my life. I was just done. I had enough going from job to job only to make mediocre pay and have zero free time. I was trapped in the rat race. So eventually I just snapped. I said enough is enough. I decided to go all in with online business. And I chose copywriting as my path to freedom. Like, I had tried other businesses over the years, but I threw in the towel early and quit when things got tough. I tried e-commerce, eBay dropshipping. I tried web development. I tried Facebook flipping. I tried bookkeeping. I tried all these different things. I tried web development. I tried like sales. I wanted to do something different. I don't know. The employee stuff, I was just never cut out for it. I couldn't ever see myself working in a job for 40 years for somebody else just to get 2 weeks off a month or just to get 2 weeks off a year to go vacation and have no time for my family. Like, I couldn't. Every year that went by, I was like, what am I doing? But I just failed at so many businesses over the years, for years and years. Every year I tried a new business and it never worked out. So December 2018, I just snapped and I was like, this is it. Like, I'm picking something. So I picked copywriting, and I just decided this is it. It's January 2019, and I started to read copywriting books. I decided it was now or never, so I bought all the books. I bought all the courses. I invested about $5,000 into my copywriting education that year. I cut out Netflix. I cut out video games. I cut out time with my friends even. I went all in. And for the next 6 weeks, I wrote nonstop, read nonstop, and listened to business podcasts nonstop. I woke up at 5 to 6 a.m. every single morning, and I would write for 30, 60 minutes. I'd open up a Google Doc, throw on a timer, and just write. And until that timer finished, I wrote. I didn't hit backspace. I didn't stop writing. I didn't edit. I didn't think, what should I write about today? No topic, no agenda, just write. Just write. And that's what I did every single morning before I went to my day job for 12 hours. I drove for like an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back, and worked like 8 or 9 hours on the job. 12 hours of my day was gone just from this day job. And my wife was working there with me. It was rough. It was really rough. And so we would do that. And I would still get in my writing before this. And afterwards, we'd come back home from this long day job, and I'd start handwriting sales letters from copywriting legends like David Ogilvy, Gary Halbert, Gary Bensavinka, Eugene Schwartz, all the legends. Then I'd go through copywriting courses online, and I'd finish out the night by reading copywriting books. Like I gave up the fun stuff. I gave up the Netflix and the video games and the time with my friends and doing all these things, and I traded it. I traded. I want this life. I'm going to go after this, and I'm not going to throw in the towel until I make it work. 45 days later, after I started learning copywriting, I landed my first client. First client in 45 days. And in the span of 12 months, I built up my business so I was making 6 figures per year. I retired my wife. We traveled halfway around the world. We lived in Australia and Thailand and Vietnam, and I never worked a job again, and neither did my wife. And now we have 2 kids. I fully support our family of 4. And in half a decade since I started writing, since I quit my job and started writing online, I've seen countless writers start but fade away before they hit six figures, let alone hit a full-time income. But why? What's the number one reason why so many writers start and then they just give up? They lack resilience. They lack patience and they lack grit. Most of all, they lack a strong why. Because at the end of the day, the very thing that's going to keep you going when times get tough, this ain't easy. Like, people always, they see the Dan codes and then people blow up on a viral thread on Twitter and now they have 5,000 followers and somebody made $15K a month with their personal brand in a few months. Like, this isn't the norm. And it's so difficult. But like, the thing that's going to get you through the tough times is having a strong why, knowing why are you doing this. For me, I needed to get my wife out of the job we were working at. She was getting crushed. Her spirit was getting crushed. Like, I couldn't do that to her anymore. We wanted to travel. We were like, what are we doing? Like, we want to go see the world and have fun and like go to Thailand, go to Europe, go to South America, do these fun things. I want more time for my kids. I didn't even have kids at the time. I didn't even have kids 5 years ago. And I already was thinking, I want time. I don't want to be the guy who goes to work for 10, 12 hours a day and gives his kids the leftovers for 20 minutes. Like, that's not the life I want to live. I want to have time for my kids and have fun with them and watch them grow up and actually be there for them. And I want more money. Like, we were making average pay, mediocre pay, just barely scraping by living in Vancouver, Canada. Those are the things that I wanted. I wanted to have more freedom. I wanted more time. I wanted to be able to wake up and choose if I wanted to spend time with my family and eat breakfast and go for a walk or do whatever, or write, or do, I want to be able to work from a coffee shop or work from home, work from anywhere. And, I want to retire my parents. That's still a why of mine that's one why I haven't achieved yet, is retiring both sets of my parents and my wife's parents. You see, most people venture into online business. They think it's going to be a way to get rich quick. That's what I thought at first. And it took me years of trying different businesses and getting frustrated over and over again before I realized that that's not the reality for most people. The secret to success in business, whether it's writing or anything else, it's discipline and tenacity. You need to be willing to put in the work. And you need to have patience to know it might take 6 to 12 months just to get things going, just to take flight. Like, I landed my first client fast in just 6 weeks. And this isn't the norm to do it that fast. But do you know how much I made in the first month I monetized? $60. $60. No, I did not hit $10,000 a month in my first month. Month 2, I made $400. Month 3, I made another $400. Month 4, 5, and 6, after that, I didn't make more than $1,000. It wasn't until the 7th month of writing online that I hit 5,000. And it wasn't until one entire year after I began my copywriting journey, that I reached the 6-figure mark. You see, this is the problem right here. I'm going to highlight this because this is really important. Most people quit before the compound effect takes off. This is the problem. They don't have patience. They give up because they're jaded and they're disillusioned because everyone else is hitting 10K a month with their personal brand in just a few months, but they're not. Quick reality check. That's not the norm. You need to spend time developing your writing skill. I wrote for at least 2 to 3 hours every day, per day, every single day, until I reached 5,000 per month. You need to spend time doing free or cheap work to build up your portfolio. I wrote at least 50 $10 to $20 blog posts on Fiverr.com before I reached a full-time income. You need to be willing to put in the work when no one else is. I gave up my evenings and weekends for an entire year so I could hit 6 figures. While everyone else was out having fun, playing video games, partying, I was grinding away in my studio apartment at 5 a.m., writing in a Google Doc, having no idea if this is going to work out or not. And again, back after work in my tiny little condo at 7 p.m., handwriting sales letters from the 80s. Don't think it's going to come easy. Don't think you're going to hit 10K in a month or even two. Don't think you're a failure just because you're 6 months in and haven't hit $1,000 yet. That was me. I didn't even cross the threshold of $1,000 for 6 months. I never made more than $1,000 a month. 6 months. And this was 3 months after I quit my job. Like I quit my job 3 months into this thing. And so for 3 whole months, I had no job, no other income coming in. And I wasn't yet making I wasn't making more than $1,000 a month. Like this, it was kind of scary. Launching an online business was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. But nothing inside of me was ever going to quit until I made it. That is the kind of mentality you need to have in order to hit 6 figures as a writer. It's an all or nothing mindset, a long-term vision, and resilience. It's not going to come easy. But if you build up a writing specialty, provide value to your network, focus on the right outputs every day, you'll get there. Your writing specialty. Most copywriters get this wrong. They think they should just be a copywriter and do whatever things that come their way and write whatever and anything, and write some tweets and, I wrote that. No, pick a specialty. Master a specific lane. Pick emails and be a master email copywriter. Pick tweets and be a master ghostwriter. Pick landing pages and be the best landing page writer. Become a specific type of copywriter. Specialize. For me, I started with blog posts. Not so much copywriting, more content writing. But the moment I decided to specialize, because all the other dudes making lots and lots of money were telling me to do that online, the moment I decided to do that, I started writing and ripping out blog posts every single day. I just write samples. I'd make up a blog post on this, I'd make up a blog post topic on that, and I just write every single day. And then you know what I did? I had samples. I had stuff to show for my work. Even though I didn't land clients yet, I showed potential clients, hey, here's my writing. Here's my work. I'm a blog post writer. And then they hired me. Provide value to your network. Go be a person of value. Don't ask first, give first. Instead of just cold spamming DMs and emails to hundreds of business owners a week, just saying, hey man, can I, if I could do this for your business and grow your revenue with copywriting, would you like to give me a chance? Well, that doesn't work. It doesn't work. Just stop doing it. Instead, become a person of value. Go provide free value to people in your life. This is how you're going to land a client the fastest, by the way. Go to your current friends, family, coworkers, people who are local in your city, your local network, offline, not on Twitter, not on the personal branding world. Go to your offline network. Talk to people you know. Go through your phone. Open up your phone. Open up this phone right here. Open that up. Go to your contacts. Scroll through every single person in your phone contacts and ask yourself, does this person have a business or do they not have business? If they have business, write their name down in a Google Doc and make a note of that. Go through every single person. Go through all your social media. Do the same thing. Every person you've ever known in your life that you have their contact, go write down. Then go to all those people. Go look at their business website. Go audit it for free. Give them tips. Hey, improve this with your headline on your website. Improve your social media post by doing this. Hey, your welcome email needs this, this, and this. Just go give them a bunch of marketing tips to help them grow their business. Because why? Because if you want to get hired as a copywriter, you need to help people grow their businesses. That's how you get hired as a writer. You figure out how to grow businesses with your writing. Be a marketer. So go do that. Go write them a free sample. Go write it up front. Don't even talk to them yet. Don't even reach out yet. Just go do the stuff up front. Write them a whole Google Doc, whole audit. Write them a sample of your copy, whether it's a landing page or a tweet or an email or whatever, or a blog post. Then go give it to them. Reach out. Hey, so-and-so, it's been a while. Hope you're doing well, XYZ. How's life? How's the kids? All those things. Oh, hey, by the way, you still have this business? Because I checked out your website and I saw a ton of tips to help you improve and optimize your site. I wrote up a full thing for you. I'm a copywriter now, and this is what I do. I help businesses grow revenue, attract customers, attract clients, hook people in, engage them, build audiences, and help you make more money. So I wrote up a whole audit for you for free. I wrote you a free sample as well. You can use here, have a look at it, take a look. You can just have it. Start a conversation by giving first. Go to all your friends and family, go to all your coworkers, go to all your network, and start giving first and letting people know what you're doing. Letting people know, hey, I'm ready now. Boom. Just from that alone, you're gonna get free clients, you're gonna get cheap clients, you might even get paid clients right away, referrals, you're gonna build case studies out of that. From there, then fuel that onto the online stuff. And then go reach out and be a person of value with your online network through Twitter. Go in the warm DMs, not cold DMs. Talk to people you know. Make friends quick, and then talk to them and give them value. Like, do all that stuff. You're gonna land clients so fast by doing that approach. And then focus on the right outputs every day. Write every day. Do not stop writing. Write every single day. Read copybooks every day. Read the foundational stuff. You could learn from me. I'm a six-figure writer. I'm not a millionaire copywriter. I'm not gonna tell you I've made hundreds of millions. I haven't. Go get the books from the people who have made hundreds of millions and billions, and get those in the foundation as well. Like, that stuff is gold. And most people aren't doing that enough too. Focus on the right outputs. Write every day. Read the copywriting books every day. Work with a coach potentially every day in the DMs, giving you support. Take online courses. Go through, apply, and don't just watch the YouTube videos and read the books and read the tweets and then just be like, oh, that's good advice. Go do something about it. The moment you learn something, implement it immediately. Take action on the advice you get from other successful copywriters who are making the money you want to make and living the life you want to live. Go take action. Do the things they say to do. Not just, oh, I should do this, but they tell you to do this, go do it. That is how you're going to reach 10K a month, by just being resilient. This stuff's not easy. It's not always fun to wake up at 5 a.m. when you're really tired and you have a 12-hour day job ahead of you, and you don't always feel like writing in the morning. But you know what? I did it. I did it for months, and I didn't care. I didn't care how I felt. I didn't care what my body was telling me, oh, you're a little tired. Maybe you should just sleep in a little bit. My mind telling me, hey, this might not work, and you might be an idiot and trying another business that doesn't work. Friends and family saying, like, what are you doing? Why are you hanging out? And, or doing this and that. Like, what the heck are you doing at home? Writing sales letters? You have to build grit. You have to build resilience, and you have to go all out. And if you do these things, if you just do what I just said, you take the advice from this video and you apply it for 1 year, you write every day, you read every day, you pitch every day, you give value up front, you master a specialty, and you keep building your skills, you keep applying what you're learning. And you don't throw in the towel after 6 months when it gets tough. I didn't make more than $1,000 for 6 months. But month 7 came and I made $5,000. Month 8 came and I made $8,000. Month 9 came and I made another $4,000. And then I was making $8,000. And then guess what? I was a 6-figure writer making 6 figures a year. And, I could travel the world and have more time for my kids and make more money and all the fun, magical things. You can have all that and more, but you need to commit. Don't give up when things get tough. Do the right outputs and you'll hit 10K per month. I guarantee it. If you enjoyed this, follow me, subscribe, do all the things. If you want extra help, I offer mentorship. Reach out with the word mentorship in the DMs or my email. You got this. Apply all this stuff. You're going to hit 10K.